Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and to my very messy home. It's midday at this point. I just put the babies down for nap and I need to tackle this mess. I'm actually hosting a surprise birthday party at my home tonight for a few friends, and I can't host a party with my house looking like this. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into this mess. I'm going to see how much I can accomplish in an hour. I have some Kristen from Life Made Simple turned on to give me some cleaning motivation, and now I'm going to start tackling it room by room.
I'm gonna love you all my life.
So this was one of those mornings where I woke up to a sink full of dishes. I had cooked dinner last night, and then I actually had to go out for a meeting for a mom's group at church that I am leading. And when I came home, the dishes were all still in the sink. My husband did say that he was going to have the kids unload the dishwasher, but that when they went to do it, the dishwasher was still like steaming hot. So they never got around to it, which is fine. But I did try to tackle some of these dishes early this morning while I was getting the big kids ready for school. That way, when I came home this afternoon, I wasn't overwhelmed. On Friday mornings the last few weeks, I have been heading out to my friend's house who just had twin newborns and kind of trying to give her a little bit of a break, feed the babies, let her take a shower, let her take a nap, etc. And so I have not been in my home early in the morning on Fridays. And like I've said a million times before, when I'm not home early in the morning, I feel like my house just goes to crap. So first things first, I needed to tackle these dishes. That way I could start to get my kitchen back in order. And that way I would have an empty dishwasher once the party started later tonight for me to load last minute dishes in. That way the kitchen does not look cluttered and nasty.
The answers they may seem hard to find, and the castles start to fall, and the only words you know are why.
Y'all, can we just take in this mess? Like I said on one of my last cleaning videos, Grant, my 1-year-old, has been wanting to sit at a big boy seat, and I have been letting him sometimes, but this mess is a bit ridiculous. They just had cereal and applesauce for lunch because I was doing something quick, and he spilled his milk everywhere and crusted the chair, and I just don't know if it's worth actually letting him sit in a big boy chair, but I don't know. He's pretty cute. I said the other day I put him in timeout for the first time because he's inherited this scream that Davis does. Not really inherited, but picked up on this screaming thing that my 3-year-old does. And so I put him in timeout for it because I was trying to break that habit. And he looked at me and quivered his bottom lip, and he was like, hold you. And I picked him up and hugged him, and yeah, he's probably going to end up being a terrible person because he's my baby, and I can't even imagine ever actually disciplining him. So I don't know. If baby wants to sit in a big boy chair, baby gets to sit in a big boy chair. So I am going to go ahead and tackle my outside dining table though as well, because like I said, we are hosting people tonight. And we still do not have our big dining room table in our formal dining room. So I thought that maybe either the kids could sit outside or the adults could. So I wanted to go ahead and wipe off this table. We haven't eaten out here in a while because it's honestly been really hot lately, and the sun blares right at our table around normal dinner time. But I'm hosting the party a little bit later, so I'm thinking it might work out. But I wanted to go ahead and clean this off. The kids had played with kinetic sand on it the other day, and just the general mess of the outside. So wiping that off, and then I'm going to straighten up my backyard just a little bit. My kids have this inflatable pool, and they love to put our play set into it and slide into it, but it is such a pain in the butt to move this play set because I am a tiny person. I'm not strong, and it's almost all I can do to get the slide out of that pool. But I wanted to go ahead and get that up out of the yard, get the pool put away. That way the kids weren't I don't know, trying to get into it later tonight. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to head back inside.
How can we say it again? Right empty was in your place. Don't fold your hand and pretend something's missing. world, we've got the light. We've got the moves, we make it right.
Too many pieces remain, like cutouts without a shape. A flicker flows through the flame. Something's missing.
So I always get a ton of questions about my dining room table and my dining room chairs. The dining room table my husband actually built years ago. It was one of the first pieces of furniture that he ever built, and we love it. We've had it for a long time, and we will continue to have it for a long time. The farmhouse chairs, however, are from Walmart. I searched high and low to try to find the best price for metal farmhouse chairs like this, and Walmart was the best place that I found. You can actually get a 4-pack of chairs for $114, which I felt like was a great deal, and then it was free shipping because you spent more than $50. These are metal chairs. They come in like 2 pieces when you first get them. Super simple to like pop together. They're indoor or outdoor chairs. I would actually love to take or to get another set of them and use them at my outdoor table instead of those coral chairs, because that's just more my style. But I love them and I highly recommend them. I did notice, however, when I was moving them to vacuum that they were like totally crusted. So I pulled out my Norwex dishcloth and just went ahead and scrubbed those down. This is the perfect thing to use to get like sticky stuff off of any type of surface. I love this thing. I know I've talked about it in the past, but you all seriously need to get one. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start packing up for my son. My oldest son is actually heading on a camping trip this weekend with his friend, and I'm going to pack him like a snack bag to put into his overnight bag. That way, if he needs a little snack when they're not serving food, he has something that he can turn back on. So I'm just doing like goldfish, club crackers, applesauce, simple things like that. This is the first like overnight trip that he has gone on with a friend. So this is like a huge step for me as a mom. I'm hoping that he is just going to be like a good person and have the time of his life and be super polite. I did tell him that he needs to help his friend's mom build the tents, not to walk away, but to help her and be a gentleman. So I'm just packing everything up here that I can think that he's going to need. It's like a weird weather time right now in our state. It's kind of like hot during the day, but then cold at night and cold in the morning. So I've packed like sweat clothes, I packed like play clothes, I packed like swimming trunks, toothbrush, towels, shower shoes, all that stuff. I probably overpacked, but I just wanted to make sure that he had everything that he was going to need, because this is such a huge step for me. It's like the first time he's gone out from under my wing. But with all that being said, I'm getting hangry at this point, so this laundry is not going to get folded today. I'm just stuffing it into the laundry room, and I will tackle it another day. No one will know tonight at the surprise party that I have laundry that I did not fold and put away, so there's that. Also, I need to move all of my son's sports stuff. He took this out of his bag to go camping, and I'm just going to move that into my husband's office. That way it's out of sight and out of mind until he needs it when he returns from the camping trip. I'm going to tackle this main room now and try to get it all done so I can actually take a break and eat.
When you walked into the room, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. Was it make-believe, or was it a dream? I've been waiting all my life. Feels like I've struck a gold mine. With your hand in mine, our love came alive. We've still got the rest of our lives, the rest of our lives, the rest of our lives, oh, the rest of our lives.
that's going to conclude today's cleaning video. I did not get everything done that I set out to, but you know, that's the thing about good friends. They don't care if your floors are mopped or if your laundry's folded. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.